Hi there. This is going to be a very short video. It's part of our three-part series on how to create an Excel-based comprehensive budget. This is the first step in that process, and where we build a check register. You can read more about it at www.thefinancepro.net. This particular exercise is from Jump Your Mental Hurdle. There's two subsequent posts where we lay out the actual budget and then how you track your monthly expenses. I know there are some web-based solutions for this, but I personally enjoy using Excel. I think the flexibility of Excel makes it significantly more valuable than using, for example, YNAB, or I'm sure there's others out there. But I think this is a good process for everybody to get involved, to start using. It's not terribly time consuming, and that's what I hear from most people when it comes to budgeting and even reconciling their checkbook, is that it's just so time consuming, and it's just not. So stop using that as an excuse if you have been. So again, this is just the first step in the process. We're going to create an Excel-based check register, and there's nothing to this. This is really simple. We're going to lay it out exactly like your mom's old paper check register. Maybe you're still using the same thing. I'll talk a little bit more about the specifics at the end, but right now, again, you can read more about it at www.thefinancepro.net. Jump Your Mental Hurdle, but for me, I'm a visual learner, so I think this would be valuable for me, so hopefully it is for you. Okay, so the first time that you build this thing, you're going to need to input your beginning balance in your bank account. I input all this stuff right off of my online banking activity. I don't track receipts. I don't do any of that stuff because it's just so time consuming, and that's really what I'm trying to get away from. I've worked on simplifying my personal finances as much as possible, and this is one way I've done that. So the first time you do this, you're going to have to input your beginning balance. Just over here in the balance column. So the only formula in this spreadsheet is you're going to take this cell here. You're going to add the increases, and you're going to subtract the decreases. So the immediately preceding cell, F4 in this case, you're going to add the decrease or the increase column and subtract the decrease column, and that's your formula. That's the only formula you have to worry about in this spreadsheet. Then you're going to drag it down, and so obviously you're going to have the same formula in every cell. So theoretically, you could come in here and it increases. So after you've done that, all you're going to do is just input your monthly activity. So let's say on the first I got paid. Maybe on the first I also sent off my mortgage payment. And maybe the next day, because I finally had some money in my account, although I suppose I already had $1,000 in my account, so maybe that doesn't apply. Maybe I guess I should input some descriptions. Maybe I went grocery shopping and spent $250, not $2,500, and this would be my mortgage. So I mean, this is very simple. Obviously, there's not a lot to it. Obviously, your balance is going to go up for increases and down for decreases. If you are using a lot of checks, you will need to reconcile this on a weekly basis back to your or whatever period you're using, back to your banking activity. I do this on a weekly basis. I do it at the end of each week. My budget is in Google Sheets, so I can access it anywhere I happen to be, the office or home, or if I happen to be traveling, it's always there and available for me. So being Excel, it's extremely flexible. If you need to do a reconciliation over here in this column and say, maybe my mortgage check hasn't cleared yet, and so my bank account balance should be this, you can add a column for reconciliation, however you want to do it. But that's it. I mean, it's like I said, it's very basic. There's nothing to this. But this is the first building block, or the first step in our 3-part series on creating a comprehensive budget and a long-term plan for your personal finances. So again, if you have any questions or want to read more on the topic, www.thefinancepro.net. Again, this is from Jump Your Mental Hurdle. It's one of the 3-part budgeting series posts. There's also, I also provided a simplified budgeting process that we'll do a video about in the future as well. So check back for future videos, and I hope this was helpful.